Good afternoon, I'm John Torres, and today we're going to be looking at my Let's Take a Beat. So, take time, and you're trying to manage your social life while trying to keep your mental health in check. If this describes any of you, I'm sure it does. If it does, it describes me too. So don't even. So, what are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to just let our mental health go down the drain while we prioritize getting A's in all our classes and working 40 hours a week? No, you have to take a beat every once in a while. And my presentation is going to be talking about just how to do that. I am going to be showing you how to use nature and the world around you to your advantage and how it can help you maintain your mental health. So, what do you need? So, you need a really nice quiet spot. The quieter the better, really. It doesn't need to be in the hills, even though this presentation is going to be focusing on places in the hills. You can do it in a park, you can do it in your backyard if you have one. But my preference and my recommendation is to head to the woods and just see what you can look at. Being nature is proven to help reduce feelings of stress, anxiety, and depression. Um, and that's according to the University of Minnesota, a study done by their medical program. Lastly, and most importantly, all you need is you and yourself. Um, my goal here is to show how easy it is. Some people think that going into the nature is like a big day trip, like something you need to plan for, something that you have to prepare for, which that really isn't true. If you live in the Inland Empire, you're less than half an hour away from these beautiful, beautiful sites, especially if you live around the Upland, Ontario, Rancho Cucamonga area. You have no idea what's 10 minutes up the road. Um, like I've spent this past year, 2021, uh, and some of 2020, just going out and exploring and seeing what's out there. And it really does have a lot to offer. So, no special equipment is really required. So, what do you need to do? You need to breathe. Step one. And I know what you're thinking, John. I've been alive for 20 plus years. I think I know how to breathe by now, which is probably true. But the state of our lives, we're just under so much stress and we're just feeling so anxious all the time. Our bodies respond to that with shallow breathing, and that is one detrimental to your physical health because your body's not getting the oxygen it needs, but it's detrimental to your mental health too. Uh, Not breathing correctly, obviously, is not going to be good for you. So taking a beat and relaxing, just taking in that fresh air, is going to work wonders for you. And that's according to the University of Michigan. And being in nature is just going to do all the more for you, putting those two together. So step two, just take a quick walk. Look around, see something you see in the distance, a big rock. Go check out that big rock. See what that rock's up to. Um, any form of physical activity that you do out there is going to be amazing. Um, Not only, just like breathing, not only is physical activity good for your physical health, but it releases endorphins because your body likes to move around. Believe it or not, your body doesn't like being glued to a chair, just being inside all day. And I know right now with social distancing and COVID, it can be a little hard to just get out, but going out to the woods is probably the only thing that we can safely do unless you're vaccinated. So why not take advantage of it? And here's a quote by the Washington Trails Association. The journal Environmental Science and Technology published study results showing that outdoor exercise has a direct correlation to greater feelings of positivity and energy and fewer feelings of tension, anger, depression. Um, that's everything that we have problems with. Tension, anger, and depression. That's one of our biggest things. And just taking a walk outside, I mean, it can really do wonders for you. There's a lot of little things that we can do that can make a big difference. So, lastly, where are you going to go? So, like I said, I do enjoy going out to the woods all the time. I try every chance I get. Like I go with my friends or just for like 20 minutes. I just kind of stand out there and just take some deep breaths, and chill. Um, to this day, I'm not too sure how to pronounce this trail, but I will do my best. It's the Jotengana Canyon Trail. It's really short. It's a little more than half a mile. Very easy. And right next to it is a big dry riverbed, and there's a little creek. You can explore the creek, you can explore the riverbed, you can walk around, you can do all these things, and it's so much fun. You don't even feel like you're exercising, even though you are. So how to get there? If you can see my cursor, where it says West 22nd Street right here, that is Euclid Avenue, and here down here is the 210 freeway for reference. You drive up, you follow the main road, you continue going all the way up the road until you get to this small little firefighting station. Just park right there, take a walk, find the trails. It's very easy to find everything that's there. Number two, you drive a little further up the road and you get to Sunset Peak. So these are two separate spots. This picture is right next to the start of the trail. Very beautiful. I really recommend going at sunset. If you look at the bottom where my cursor is, you see this little turn. That's where we were before. That's the little canyon trail. So what you do is you follow this road up. You're gonna get to this intersection right here. You're gonna turn right. You're gonna go up for about 5-6 miles, and then you turn on a road called the Glendora Ridge Road, which that driving that road is an adventure in and of itself. But then you just drive up, and then the first turnout that you see on your right hand side, just park there, and it's gonna be, I guarantee you, it's gonna be the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. It's absolutely gorgeous. The hike itself fairly easy. 7.3 miles. You don't have to do the whole thing. Every step you take is like you're in a different place. Like it's completely gorgeous. The trees, uh, the rocks that are there, the scenery, the moss, everything. It's just beautiful. I really recommend everybody to go. Like amazing. Um, well, that is my presentation, and I would really love to conclude this with the quote. There is no Wi-Fi in the forest, and there's no signal either, by the way. But you'll make better connection with yourself. But that's the little thing I wanted to add, with yourself. Um, but thank you so much. I really had a great time making this presentation, and I hope you guys have a good night. Thank you very much.